What up? No, that's not the sound of an ornithopter. Alright, hold up. I gotta set up something real quick. Make sure everything's rolling. Looking good. Stand by. Had some problems with the stream yesterday, so I'm just checking everything. Make sure it's working. Only thing I'm waiting on is to verify that YouTube is working. I think it is. Looks like my channel. Yeah, it seems to be there. It's weird because in the studio it like doesn't look like it's working from Restream. So I'm just gonna close the studio. Open that. Okay. We good. We good. Alright. Welcome back. So today I got a few things. I grinded hard so that got my assault, my scout. Right now, we're gonna go start the stream off right. I want to start the stream off right every time I go live, and that is can't do anything until we get eaten by the worm. I wonder if there's an achievement to how many times you can get eaten by the worm. The other thing I gotta do is that assault ornithopter is gigantic, and I put storage on it, so like it takes forever to fill up the storage. So basically, like if you go on a run to mine stuff, you just need one trip and you're good for a long time. But I got a ton of the jasmine, and I'm in an aluminum area. So aluminum and jasmine should be very easy. I completed it for the first time ever. I just completed it. I'm not going for it. Fuck that. How did I get lost? Nuclear fallout zone. So we're gonna do some questing today. We're gonna do some building because I just built an area for the assault ornithopter, my main base. Here is my. I was gonna delete this base, but I liked it so much, and it was just in an area full of aluminum and the what is that? Flower sand, that I just found it convenient to keep it here and use it kind of like a little remote mining node. But now I'm thinking I want to bring my assault down here to do stuff, and we gotta make it look good. So I don't know what to do. I don't have any. I haven't expanded the property yet by using like an additional thief or state unit. But we'll probably get into that soon. I'm trying to save up some more money. I had gotten assault, or I had gotten a regular ornithopter scout like this. I had gotten one of those, and I was flying it the night on Friday night. I was flying it on Friday night, getting ready for the stream on Saturday. I was going to get jasmine, and I totally spaced, and I didn't get the message, and this the server message, and the server went down. And I was scared that I lost my ornithopter, and it turns out I lost my ornithopter. So make sure you are, somewhere safe when servers shut down. And sometimes the message doesn't always appear. It seems to be some kind of a glitch. Check our water situation. Do I have blood? Do I have blood? No. But we do have... I think that the water's capped here for processing. So let's just check something. Don't look at that. Don't worry about that. Okay. Worm time. Let's... Ooh, I could use those. Move all this out of the way. This is so lame. I'm gonna get rid of it. So we're gonna put... Oh, I don't want to use any of that. That's right, because I'm gonna get eaten. Oh, that's all it can fit in. Next. Let's put the rest of my stuff in here. Okay. Take off everything. Cool. And, oh, I took the one I wanted to get rid of. I put somewhere. Let's take this, right? And put all this in here. And I wanted to... Dang it. Yeah. Okay, I wanted to... Look at this stupid... Look how gay this is. So... Oh, I forgot the pants, that's why. This is so lame, dude. Well, I guess they're up here. I forgot to... Yeah. Okay. Okay. It's kind of sexy, I guess. I don't know. Very weird. So, we're gonna get rid of this outfit. And as we can see, I have my Chris knife from the last one. Ooh, I want to drop those. We don't want to lose those. I thought it was a quest item, but those you should be able to move. Right? Yeah. Did he just like... Oh, he armed it. That's okay. It'll be good for the ceremony. Alright, here we go. I have foreseen the Lisan al-Gaib. I wish to become one with Shai Hulud. Shai Hulud, take me! Okay, we're gonna look for those squiggles. Just real quick, I get so nervous about doing this sometimes. It's a very stupid thing. Alright, here we go. Come on, Shai Hulud! Praise the worm! I wish to see my grandfather's worm. I mean, the grandfather worm. There's a player riding across up there. Love this game, dude. Very fun. Hard grind at the beginning. Once you get an ornithopter, everything gets easy. Easier. Wait, he is not coming. Here we go. Breach! Praise Shai Hulud. That's how we do it. That's how we start the stream. So I couldn't ride it. Was trying. But you know what they say. You just gotta keep trying, right? Keep on trying. Yeah, I've been watching everybody play. Everybody has their own way of kind of playing. Let's make sure. There's the worm tooth. Cool. Oh, shoot. That's right, I have not built a way to go from the main facility into here yet because of this thing. It's in the way, so I needed to delete that later. But I left all my good equipment down there at the other base. I forgot it was going to spawn me up at that vehicle respawn. So we'll just put on my main armor. which I need anyway. This thing, the Glutton's Hook, I hate that weapon. I don't like the style, but when you do that mission early game and the best melee weapons you're getting are only like damage per hit, like, you know, in the 20s, and then this thing comes up at 54.3 and it's like a one-hit kill for those level enemies, it's pretty awesome for that. So, just saying. Okay, so now we screwed that up, and we have to take the assault helicopter back over to our other base. Well, at least you guys get to see what it's like to ride in the assault helicopter. I did, oh shoot. I installed a rocket launcher on it. Right now it has storage instead of a rocket launcher. But I did put a rocket launcher on it, and I built some rockets. Tried it out. But yeah, I did the and I found out, I experimented with something. I was like, alright, if I detach the rocket launcher while it has rockets in it, what happens? And they basically just get deleted. So they'll do that. Take the rockets out. Take the rockets out. Look at this big boy. Big boy. How many do this? I guess I can put one in my... Yeah. I don't think, for some reason, the assault, I don't think you can store that in the vehicle backup tool. I keep trying and it will not let me, no matter what I do. I'm going so slow. I'm at the limit this way, but I think I can move out to the sides. I have to squeeze that thing in. Let's try. That's what we got. That's the best we got. Let's see, is there anything in here? Okay, so I could just do this. Oh, I don't have my... That's right, I don't have any of my stuff. I gotta get it. I need those. Plant fiber is becoming more and more important the more I play. Oops, I need the radiation suit too. Okay. Doo-doo-doo. I hate when it does this. Where's my water? Oh, it's probably in the other container case here. Yeah. Just take everything. Figure all that out later. Ooh, that needs to be repaired. Those two. Okay. Alright. I don't know what the ship manifest is good for, so I'm keeping it on my person. Because, like I said, don't know what it's for. Drill shot, love that gun. This will be number 3. 2 mullet pistol, 7 bloodsucker. Tool will be in that one. So right now we'll go there. 7. Oh wait, so bloodsucker is 6. And then 8 is bandages. Okay. And we'll need to do some repairs. I wonder if I have enough power to do this. Yeah. Okay, nothing I can do out of here. Like I said, I moved everything kind of out of this base, and I just use it for mining aluminum now. Everything, and I got all the stuff I needed out of here, right here. So yeah, I just use it for mining aluminum now, and this should work. See, that one will go in. This one won't, and when you click it, the vehicle cannot be stored. I don't know why. I thought this worked for like every vehicle. Okay. Let's get in this bad boy. Alright, get on. It's flying through. No big deal. There's gonna be a little wind. Oh. But I don't think you can loot. So why just show you that and be like, oh, that's where your helicopter might be. Right here, guys. Alright. Okay, so what are we gonna do? We have all these missions, locate sample out. Let's do this. Let's go back home. Real quick. So the disadvantage here mainly with the assault helicopter, like it's bigger, you have more seats. You could do rocket launchers, which you can do on a better Scout, which will make it at some other point is a better version of the Scout. But the real disadvantage of this thing is it is slow. 50, it just slows down too as you glide. So, oh, that's right. I was gonna build a thruster before I started the stream, so I think the materials are ready for that. Let's go check. So at least we can go a little faster. Whoa! Base is not a square, okay? Tried to be real fashion. Loud helicopter. So yeah, as you can see, I need to attach the two bays still somehow. Repairs. Go down the list and see what we run out of.
Sector weather alert. A large sandstorm is approaching.
Good. A large sandstorm is coming right when we're about to go on a mission. So, since we're going to do some questing right now, we'll actually use the Scout and go faster. But I do want to see if we can build thrusters. Okay, let's see. So no, I cannot. Why? Oh, duralumin? No problem, baby. I stocked up on stuff. I might be out of aluminum though. More fuel cells because that assault ornithopter takes up freaking fuel. Nobody's business. Alright, water situation is kind of going. We need bodies, obviously. So we'll be grabbing
Sector weather alert. A large sandstorm is approaching.
Oh, there it is. Look how big these things are. They can, I think they can do, if it's centered right, it can go over the whole map. And if you don't have power at your base when one of these babies comes by, it will start to eat away at the health of your structures. So, that's why. I'm gonna be real careful. Okay, is it gone? It's gone. Alright. What's the status here? Looks good. Oh. Try to make it a good habit to always grab the fuel. Oh, I have fuel. What the heck, dude? How come it didn't fuel the assault? Whatever. Fuel up. Look at that bad boy. trying to do, like, I want to get the Atreides skins. I joined the Atreides. Yay! House Atreides. Because I'm not a friggin' sadomasochist. Just kidding. Yeah, I did Atreides as opposed to Harkonnen. Those are the only two I picked. So I picked Atreides. I'm working on the request so I can unlock some more swatches because it's getting kind of boring. The 3 colored swatches that I had. So the artist in me is begging me to complete these missions. Travelers Guild. Uh-oh. Messed that up. Yeah, so I'm basically ready to move on to the final tier of items. But in order to do that, it's going to get real hairy, pretty dicey, because the items that we need are all basically usable. So I have to upgrade my stuff so that I can handle the refining of that equipment so that I can actually like use a cut array on it. My cut array is just under what you need to get it all. And then I also need to update, you know, first thing probably is update all my actual refineries. So it's going to be risky because we're going to have to go deep desert and what's this? Soybeans? Oh, hello. I don't think those are trees. Maybe that was wrong. Alright, well, in my area, Sandophiles. That's what I'm saying. Locate the Sandfly Aquifer. I bet you that was it. What I was just at. But it says it's over here. Okay. So we're gonna have to get up in the ornithopter again and look for this entrance. I have no idea where it is. Yeah, dude, smart. Somebody built this. This is where their place is gonna be. This is... Well, it's... It's cool if it would work right, but it's pretty glitchy, so sometimes things don't snap the way they should. But yeah, having the rocks like integrated and all around, that's pretty awesome. Pretty awesome if you ask me. Okay, we're running kind of low on water, so like, it's a good thing we have this. Oops. Water ready. Oops. And now we are fully hydrated. Nice. Filled up again. Okay. The industrial water are filled. Okay. Testing station. Also, for bodies and blood. Oh shoot, can I still? I can take the blood and loot the corpse. Bro. But the helicopter's not out. Can I put the corpse in a container? Nope. So I guess I could probably try. I'm curious what happens. Because the bodies like go away really fast. We need that water, salt. Wondering if I have leave it there like it's my loot, if it will go away. I think it'll stay there. Yes, please. The sand flies. They're wearing DUNE armor, same armor I have. I look like a sandfly. Oh, whoops. I didn't mean to do that. I meant to do this. Okay. Must never forget the precious life water is of our bodies. Let's spill it. Oh boy, here we go. One of these mazes again. Some of these are good. Some of them, I don't know who they had do the level design, but they are freaking whack. Some are really good. This one looks like a pretty good one. Okay, what's the next part of the mission? I located it. I guess it means search. Oh, so they turned it into a training camp. Ugh. See, it doesn't clarify some things like that. And here's the problem with the searching. There's like no way you know what item it is that they have highlighted that they want you to scan. And oftentimes that I run right past it, and then I search everywhere and cannot find it. So we need to be really careful going through the rooms. I'm sure it's going to be kind of deep in here. But, yeah, we don't know what we're looking for, and it's not highlighted or anything, so... I want to try some of these out. Oh, so the reason that message, by the way, is coming up that it says no compatible container. My blood bag's almost full, but this is full. And check this out. I made this filter extractor, and it actually extracts water and blood at the same time and puts them in the containers. So it's spilling all the water right now, but yeah, dude, it does 2 for 1. Pretty good. Nice little unique item I found there. Okay, so let's just do a run along the table. Yeah. Bracelet to get in that door. I'm guessing is going to be the green area. What am I searching for here? All this stuff. What's my loot situation here? Okay. Oh, look at that. We got plant fiber in the thing, so let's do this part. Make our Chris knife, unfixed Chris knife. Wish we could make a fixed Chris knife so they didn't break. When you use the Chris knife, like check it out, right? So this is 54.3. Chris knife is 191.6, right? Catch is, I have a theory. The catch is, when you use the Chris knife, it breaks in one use. Like when you hit somebody with it, it will just break. One hit, that's it. And you can't repair it or anything. You can't remove it from your inventory, you can't repair it. So, I have a theory. You see that little purple bar? That's like my spice charge meter. You unlock that partially through the main story. And it enables a feature where you go like Super Saiyan spice mode, your eyes fire up all purple. So, my theory is that the Chris knife, because when you unlock that, you use a Chris knife to just like unleash on these guys in a dream sequence. So my theory is that like maybe when you're in that mode, if you use your Chris knife, it's like invulnerable during your little spice thing. So maybe we'll try that out later.
Someone's here.
Yes, there's somebody here. Hello. Somebody else is, oh goodness, I shouldn't have had that. Oh boy, I'm getting too distracted, aren't I? Let's just prepare. Now we get to go to our buddy here, the drill shot. I like the drill shot.
Shields up.
Screw the shield. Okay. Oh, good. Okay, I think, yep, blood's full now. Right on. How low I am on ammo. That's alright, these places are full of ammo. So not really worried about it. Okay, the standard thing. I've never been to this place before, so I don't really know what to expect. Like, you go down here, we need a bracelet, so we're returning. Great, this place is gonna be a frickin' labyrinth, guys. Frickin' labyrinth. There's the purple. Let's search this room. 'Cause we don't know what we're looking for. If it's a barrel, if it's a mannequin, if it's a thing, it'll just highlight, it'll just light up when the cursor goes over. It's stupid. No indication. Getting close. Target range, I guess. Okay. Alright, so now that we've got the purple, we can go this way. Yep. Changing my headset. There we go. Sometimes the item that you're searching for, it's like, it stands out. Most of the time, it's just like one of the objects that's just hanging out, you know? Okay, so, do we go back to the other gates now, I guess? No secret doors. Right, okay. So, go back. Another way. Where's this way? I remapped the keys so that it's really easy for me to turn on things like this. I don't have to punch the H key on my keyboard, I just hit a key on my mouse. That's the benefit to having like a gaming mouse. Keys on. Hey. It's just too weird.
Marwin, I'm glad to hear you have the field site in operation.
Anything could be.
We'll soon be sending new recruits to you as part of their field training. These are good DUNE men who know how to work. Get them started with assembling ammunition and small arms. The men love nothing better than crafting their own gear. Well done, Marwin. You are a credit to the Sandflies movement.
That might be what I was looking for, yep. Cool. Sometimes it's in a chest, and it's a little object. Yeah, you just never know. Okay, locate it. What's next on that one? It's not updating the thing. Go back to the lady. Go back to the lady. Okay. That's not the end, though. There's more to this. As you can see, like, the final chest, special chest. So, it doesn't have, I don't know. Those guys are no joke. They're pretty hard. They're like the cultists that you fight. Or the Harkonnen. Pretty tough. Top tier enemies. Don't like people shooting at me, interrupting my knife fights. Thank you. Let's go. Here they play chicken cheddar.
Accept your fate!
Already have. Let's go. Hey, that was a
We
weird block.
see you.
Done. Brutal. What blood bag is that? Large blood sack, dude. I could have two? I don't think I need two. I'll just recycle it. Oh, man. I only need the blade parts. Okay, let's see if those other two bodies stayed. They did. How cool is that? Okay. So, let's drop this back. Okay, do I not have... I must not have enough let's do this. I don't want to store that stuff. I'm just gonna drop these because I barely have any of them. What is weighing me down right now? These, the fuel cells, okay. Fuel cells, put that in there. Let's just drop that in there. And these guys. Cool. Let's take as many of these bodies as we can. Take as many of these babies as we can. Right. So we'll just do it like we're harvesting. Okay, quick deposit now. Cool, so that's what you can do if we need to like save them, like we're doing now. Is just package them up first and we'll stay there longer. Alright, let's go back. Sandflies. Like the ones that are roasted and, eaten the barren. Sandflies. Better watch out, the sandflies will get you. Better look out. Okay, House of Traden's outpost. Baby down. What? Interesting. Getting a little lag right now. Sometimes this thing gets really like jostly when I stream at the same time. I'm trying to figure out how to fix that. I upped the bitrate on the stream so it probably looks a little bit better than yesterday. Here's Duncan, Idaho. Do you have anything for me yet?
You've returned.
Nope.
Godspeed.
Farewell, Duncan. I'm trying to figure out what, like, my character's voice should be. Oh. Hello? Dude, I'm roasting in the sun. I can't see anything. What the heck? Do I have to log? I gotta log. Bro. This is pretty crazy. Okay, that's a pretty crazy glitch. That's a pretty crazy bug, dude. Never seen that one, so we're just gonna log out and log back in real quick. I hope my ornithopter didn't disappear. These are the things. You will likely lose your first ornithopter not to a game mechanic, but to a glitch. That's just in my experience. That's kind of like the style that my base was going for, I think. I'm getting a little nervous. It's usually got me in there by now. I wonder if that was like some kind of crash. Oh yeah, a little nervous. Okay. make sure our stuff's still there. Bro, it's not. Okay, it is. Whew. I can't store it because there's stuff in storage, so better just find this freaking lady. Where is she again? I hope it
I
doesn't
did not
glitch on me
calculate
again.
seeing you today.
Let's do some voice acting. So maybe should I try to do like Solid Snake? So here's my report. We're looking for a carry-out pilot named Trip Yates.
Interesting. I see. A pilot hired to remove an unspecified container from the shipwreck. Excellent work.
What have you discovered regarding those mysterious deaths so far?
Multiple deaths spread across Arakeen. Not yet an epidemic, but the symptoms are morbid, and a connection between victims is difficult to establish. Tensions are high, particularly with the possibility that we have experienced the test run of some class of bioweapon.
What do you plan to do?
I am tasked with discovering the nature of the ailment, identifying the malefactor, if malefactor there be, and to aid in developing a defense. I calculate you will be useful in these pursuits.
Well, how do we go about finding this Trip person?
I believe I have triangulated the most probable location.
Already?
I'd already generated a list of persons of interest and had tabs put on them. Trip Yates was on that list.
Am I on any of your lists?
Several. However, that is not relevant to the task at hand.
Oh, so what do you need me at this point for?
I require you to locate Trip Yates and extract information from him. I leave the method of extraction to your discretion.
I'll see what I can do.
Logic and even prescience are not absolutes. I will mark your task done upon your return. Details are in the contract.
Understood. Alright, how was that? How was my voice acting? Was that immersive? Was that cool? Did I get the award? Did I win? Alright. Okay. So, so I should be able, since I'm house now, I should be able to do these. Yeah, dude. Okay, what do we get? I like unique weapons. I like unique weapons. Oh, I don't like that. These guns, I don't like them. These I like, and that's a minigun, so let's do this one. Let's just do it. And can I afford anything cool yet?
Welcome
I
back.
only have
What can I
50K.
show you?
I wanted to get the variant for the ornithopters. 60K. Not quite. Okay. I thought I bought this already. Yeah, we'll need that for later. I'm a little bougie. Okay. Did I finish the Bene Gesserit thing? I can't remember.
Again, you brighten my immediate vicinity. The prophecies of the missionary.
Sorry.
Is this a jest?
Is this a
Reti-
jest? I really like her. She's cute. She's so adorable with her comment. This is a jest. Alright. We gotta go back to base. Reaching altitude. Alright, so, you guys want some radio? This is the main station.
On the lower gangway.
You didn't even notice.
Gross.
Yeah, I'm okay. Oh, I think that slig chowder isn't sitting too well.
It's okay to be nervous, Taryn. I'm bloody terrified. Although I'm not sure if I'm more afraid of the Harkonnen or the planet itself.
Both are horrible. But my greatest fear is failure and letting my family down. That's hogwash. You've already lived up to your family name.
We were top of our class at the war gym. Our names are inscribed on the Great Pillar.
After Aiden and his crew were disqualified and summarily executed. But I have so much pressure on me to perform. You peons can't possibly understand what it's like to be non-familiar. To live under a microscope. 1,000 rules for every little thing. Sometimes I'm jealous of the freedom you guys have. Or freedom to starve. Cross fields as low.
What about freedom to be beaten if we bump into one of our betters?
You know what I mean. I'm sorry, guys. I'm just worried about our deployment. Worried about what? My brother says Helios Gate is outdated and of limited strategic value.
So?
Well, you heard the commander. 23 direct enemy actions in the last standard quarter. Is it really worth the risk?
I
thought you wanted to prove yourself, golden boy.
Life must be so hard as a noble.
Okay. I'm an ass. Lay off me.
Look, we just need to stick together and remember our training.
And who knows? These things ebb and flow. We may not even see any action for quite some time.
Strange. Lost 200 coins.
As their dropship navigated the flak-filled descent corridor, our three guardians could see the action unfolding below.
Get out, Bastard! We are coming in hot! We are entering a new combat zone! Do not, repeat, do not linger at the dropship once we are touched down! We need marksmen to observation decks, and the rest of you, reinforcing access points. Helios Gate must hold.
This is what I hate about
Taryn, Lyra, and Amon are deployed to different positions around the Helios Gate fortress. Taryn is stationed at the main gate, ready to repel all comers, while Lyra is perched on an observation deck with scope and las rifle.
They're trying to cut the gate solenoids. We need a marksman tasked on the front gate.
I got you, Trooper.
Oh, jeez, it's a mess in here. My inventory's getting a little packed out.
Team down.
Meanwhile, Amon and his team of Suspensor-born skirmishers streak across the sky through a fusillade of lasgun fire.
Land behind them! Land behind them! On my position! Textbook flanking maneuver.
The battle raged on as the numerically superior Harkonnen forces pressed their advantage. But while the defenders of Helios Gate were outgunned and outnumbered, their fighting spirit remained unbroken.
We're not going to be able to hold the gate for much longer. Can I get another marksman tasking for the front gate?
Negative, Trooper. We've got all guns keeping their ornithopters at bay. Look out, below!
That squashed some hearts.
As day turns to night, the Harkonnen forces prepare for a final desperate assault. The defenders, exhausted but resolute, ready themselves once again for the coming battle.
This is it, troopers! Helios Gate stands tall once again! We have gunships
My water
coming in
production
on
is
an
a
assault
little bit
vector from
slow
far
at this
east.
point.
We just need to hang on until they get here. For the Duke!
In the thick of the battle, Taryn continues to defend the front gate.
Yeah, so this,
his
I
strength
didn't
and
build this.
determination and inspiration to those around him.
Enemy base is right near my base. Spawned this, or somebody
Trying
left
to
it.
break through the old-fashioned way.
Lyra's precision fire thins the ranks of the oncoming enemy as Amon is redeployed to the battle.
It's so slow. So I just kind of have this sort of full space right now. This bike, just so you guys know, if you're trying to skip the buggy and go straight to the
Taryn
ornithopter,
finds himself in a perilous situation.
I had to swap
He is
out the
injured,
sandbike
and the
treads
position he
one
holds
time,
is about to be overrun by the enemy.
but
Lyra, from
So this
her
is the second
vantage
set of
point,
sandbite treads that's on
sees
here.
Terran's predicament
And this is
and
where-
desperately
this is like
tries to provide
what
cover
your bike
fire.
looks like
Hold on, trooper.
by the time you get
I'm
a
trying to
scout
cover
rifle.
you.
So,
Just took down many.
it basically takes up 2 sets of treads. That's what
But
we're
then, just as hope seems lost,
crazy.
Amon
So much
streaks,
crazy. It's crazy
suspensorborn
how
across the
slow the
sky
game
and
starts
fights
and
his
then
way
speeds
to
up
his
until
fellow
the race.
young guardian.
So,
Come on, Terran, let's
get a
move.
little architecture. We're gonna try to make it look beautiful.
It's too late. The gate won't hold.
Okay. Oh, so now we
Beautiful
need.
run.
Are you sure about that, Terran? So much for the hard front line. That's it. They're falling back. And they're broken.
Okay,
When
there
the
we go.
smoke
Water processing
clears,
is going on in
the
the background.
casualties
There's
on
some,
both sides
duralumin
are many.
cooking.
But in the
And
end,
I think we
the
have
Harkonnen
enough
forces are repelled, and the
to
defenders of Helios Gate stand
for us to at
tall.
this point.
But at what cost?
Let's do it. Go a little faster. for
You've
our
done
assault.
your Duke proud this day,
Aw.
troopers. Helios Gate
Melange.
stands
Spice
because
Melange.
of your
9 out
bravery.
of 10 Spice
We did
Melange.
We really did it!
23 confirmed kills. I'm told that's a fortress
And
record for
we don't have
newbies.
water.
And
See,
this
also sucks.
is
up a
just the
ton of
beginning.
water.
Now they know what we're
Spice
capable
Melange.
of.
For House
Nothing
Atreides,
is worth
and for
more
each other,
than
we'll
Spice
face
Melange.
all comers together.
Alright,
And so, the siege of Helios Gate comes to an end, marking the first of many trials our young guardians will face. Their journey of honor and courage has truly begun.
Join us next time
I
on
was
The
trying to
Young
figure out how that
Guardians
contract
as
broke
our
down.
heroes continue their journey,
Okay.
facing
Let's
new
go
challenges
interrogate this
as they
one.
uphold the legacy of House Atreides. Until then, remember, honor and loyalty are the true mark of a warrior.
Does it go from here? Yeah.
I didn't like the way Triple H treated me back in high school. It's time for me to pay back.
This is Tolliver Cam, your faithful Communinet crier, spreading the word of the Duke and reminding you it
Triple
will
H's had a
get
troubled
better.
history.
War is hell,
He's about to
but our
find
cause
out.
is just, and there's no other possible outcome than total victory.
I kind of like the growl voice. It feels soothing. It's not too harsh that it hurts my throat. Love the music on the stage. It's great. Reminds me of like old school DUNE on PC. Where do I park my ornithopter? Excuse me. I need to be in a sheltered area. guys don't provide very good parking for the ornithopter. Doesn't make any sense. Alright, Tribbiates. Let's see where this way walk is. Oh, I can't walk in here?
Into the jaws of death. One more dune.
Hey, it's you! I never forget a face or a still suit silhouette, you know what I mean?
Cut it out. I need information.
That's so. Maybe it's old Trip's lucky day. Information is like currency, right? As valuable as gold or spice. Well, maybe not spice. What you offering?
I've got 50 bullets. If I put them in your belly, will you shit my change?
Hey, no need to get ugly. I'll talk. Yeah, tell you anything you want to know. Everyone knows you can trust old Trip.
I'm sorry, I can't get over that. That was such a good line. If I put the 50 bullets in you, will you shit my change? I wasn't expecting that. That's good writing. Good line.
What do the Sandophiles hire you to recover from the Catheria wreck?
You know, yeah, it's just medical supplies to take to... Alright, don't be that way. Was it medical supplies? I don't know what it was. Honest, it kind of thing that attracts scary folk. You know what I mean?
What kind of scary folk?
Someone called the Red Scorpion got in touch with the Sandflies to hire me to transport the cargo. It's no questions asked kind of vibe. You know what I mean? Word on the wind is serious folk are after this. Crime lords, spies,
Now the red is
maybe
getting
even Imperials. Well, that's all I know. Swear to spice.
Trip.
Alright. I heard the rumour that this Red Scorpion can be found at an old testing station. So, can I go now? My cargoes won't smuggle themselves.
Yeah.
Fade. Oh, the wild charge they made.
Trip.
Atreides.
Come on, Trip.
In debt to them.
Trip.
It was
Honor.
like sitcom.
The charge they made.
It's good if
Honor.
the shit my change
The
line was
Shield
fantastic.
Brigade.
They just
Oh,
goes to
noble
the dive bomb.
soldiers.
Alright. Oh, that's for the other mission. Why is it not? Oh, I don't know. Whatever. I'm just confused sometimes. So that one's. Report to Andrea. Yeah, for gliding, if you line it up just like that, so it's like a triangle. I guess that's like the optimal glide speed. I spent a ton of time grinding so that at this point, when I started to stream it, we could actually do some quests and have really decent equipment, not get hung up on that. So we could blow through a bunch of quests and stuff. This is my location. good spot. Yeah, everybody. Yeah, dog. Perfect. Beautiful. Like a glove. All right.
It's all right if I park there, right?
I did not calculate seeing you today.
Here's my report. We're looking for someone called the Red Scorpion.
I have a dossier on that pseudonym. His real name is Turgan Hauer.
How do we find him?
Based on his normal patterns of observed activity, his most probable location currently is Desert Testing Station number 142. Raid the station, find the Red Scorpion, aka Turgan Hauer, and any evidence on the whereabouts or contents of the container in question.
I'll report back.
That would be advisable. My prediction on his location loses accuracy with every minute that passes.
Bye.
Join us now as we journey to the blistering sands of Arrakis, where we follow the adventures of the Ogeri clan, a pioneering family of salvage experts, as they scour war-torn battlefields and crash sites to discover their next great fall.
So the testing station's over here.
Hey there, everyone! Welcome back to the Wastelander Chronicles. I'm your Badlands scout, Sally Ogeri, back with another wild adventure from the Wastelander Chronicles. Today's story is a real nail-biter. We were out in the Haga Basin, tracking an off-course freighter when we had the most incredible and terrifying encounter. Let me tell you all about it. We were cruising along in Clovis, our trusty 68 Shom Landmaster. It was supposed to be a routine trip, nothing special. But then, out of nowhere, a rock slide showered down from above and blocked our way. And when the sand and dust settled, we were surrounded. Over a dozen of the fearsome desert warriors known as the Fremen materialized from the gloom. At least we thought they were Fremen, but their faces were hidden behind weird iron helmets. But Fremen or no, these guys were all business. The one with the biggest helmet stepped forward. He seemed to be in charge and didn't waste any time accusing us of trespassing on Masquerade territory.
Masquerade? I've heard of these guys.
Not a good time to name call.
We tried to explain that we were just friendly explorers, but they weren't having any of it. The one in the big helmet said we were infidels, defiling the electric worm's domain. Whatever the heck that meant.
A cargo cult. Fremen wannabes. Dude Shaz warned me about them.
When were you talking to Dude Shaz?
Not now.
Well, was he talking to you, or were you talking to him?
Here we go.
I'm just asking. Don't I have a right to know why my wife is always chatting up the handsome sheriff?
He gives good intel.
Is that what you call it?
By that point, I guess Big Helmet had enough of Mom and Dad's bickering, because he got real mad and ordered us buried up to our necks in the sand. But just as they were gonna drop us into chin-deep pits, something incredible happened. The Moskret started yelling about something they call Shai Halud and lit out of there like their tails were on fire. Turns out, Shai Halud is the local name for the big sandworms. Well, I don't have to tell you what happened next. The ground started rumbling and rumbling like never before. I swear it must have been one of those super granddaddy sandworms you hear about living in the deepest desert. I figured it must have took a wrong turn at the shield wall and ended up on our heels. But I'll tell you what, when it comes to worms, Mom and Dad know and let us to safety on Rock Island with practice precision. When the dust settled, the worm was gone and there was no sign of the Moskret. Or was there?
I've got their trail. Good job, son. Follow it.
And why are we following it again?
The trail led to a depression in the rocks where the Moskret had made camp. They posted guards, but they were no match for us. The best part is, after we killed them all, I found an old handwritten map tucked into Big Helmet's boot. It smelled like farts and old cheese, but I slipped it into my bag anyhow. I know.
Enemy foul!
The dad always says that if they're dead, then it really isn't stealing. Anyhow, we took the helmets and left their gross clips before finding our way back to Clovis. As we headed back home, I couldn't wait to show Mom and Dad the map. It could be the start of our next big adventure. Back at our shop, we spent days spit shining the helmets to a mirror polish as we get them ready for you, dear listeners.
That's right, Sally. At O'Gary's Imports, it's Masquerade Mask Mayhem, and we won't be undersold. We have big helmets, we have ugly helmets, we have big and ugly helmets. Come find us on the Agora Concourse of the Grand Souk in Arakeen. Because at O'Gary's Imports, if you want it, we have it. And if we don't have it, we'll get it.
This is your peaceful background self, Sally O'Gary, signing off and reminding you to always check your sip. Come back next time for another episode of the Wastelander Chronicles.
How about that, folks? The deep desert holds more than just spice and sand. It holds stories of resilience, of daring, and of discovery.
Greetings from Hassel Seraphim, Director of Desert Testing Station number 142. The mission of Station 142 is to explore this planet's seismic and volcanic history and outlook. We are further responsible for running extensive mineral surveys intended to locate potentially valuable resources. This location was selected as being not only ideal for deep seismic probes, but also because it rests on several rich mineral deposits which can be tapped for use by this and other stations, thereby avoiding the high cost and long delays associated with space transport.
Yeah, in case you needed copper right now. I guess there's probably a reason.
Remnants of glory. Echoes of valor. Whispers on the wind. Falling remains of the fallen. Brave souls, now but shadows in the dunes. The remnants of glory. Desert silence, broken by memory.
Hey, I see you.
Sand beneath our feet, shifting with each sacrifice. Lives given to the cause. The remnants of glory. Era of valor, of gallant deeds, echoes in the annals of history. History, written in blood and sweat. The remnants of glory. In the silence, we remember names and faces faded. Faded but not forgotten, their legacy aflame, undying.
Sector weather alert.
Glory
A large
may
sandstorm
fade,
is approaching.
But honor remains. A guiding star.
Sandstorm
Eternal.
here in a sheltered area.
The remnants of glory.
My friends,
in the stillness,
had enough
linger,
of the toil
ghosts,
and hazards of spice
battles
harvesting.
fought.
Tired of grinding your fingers to the bone so the nobles may feast while your family starves. Isn't it time some of that hard-won wealth is returned to you and yours? The Sandflies are a brotherhood of honest and loyal men like you, who are simply sick and tired of breaking our backs for the wealthy, while our loved ones suffer and die. join us and help to share the spoils of Dune amongst those who risk their lives to harvest it. Dune men, be a force for change. Join the Sandflies today.
Sector weather alert.
In
A large
the name
sandstorm is
of the
approaching.
people!
There's someone here.
Gotcha.
Can't see me. I see you. I see you. You. See you. Oh, you're gonna see that Okay, so we got all that we need there. Yeah, the thing like automatically fills up my water. It's pretty awesome. So, like right now, I need to fill up all the blood, and maybe I need water instead. What? It won't let me? Oh, I guess you have to have. Okay. Interesting. Let's fill this thing. Shots. Where's it? Okay, sometimes let's check, make sure there's no capacity. Okay. Thing's super sensitive. More so than most. Come on.
Found you. Eyes on enemy.
They are ganging on me here. I should probably use the specials. No, I just
I got you.
missed. Completely missed. Over here. Cool. No ammo? Come on, guys. I can salvage that a bit. Probably some ammo in this room.
Howard, we had a good thing going here, but you pushed it too far. You started to believe your own speeches. I thought you were smarter than that. Well, I was in Harko yesterday, and I overheard a pair of Harkonnen officers talking about the movement and mentioning the Red Scorpion. Not the Sandflies, but the Red Scorpion specifically. I know you like the attention, and now you're going to reap what you sow.
Who goes there?
If you're lucky, the house troopers will find you before the horde of Solari-hungry mercenaries. We are going back to the smugglers. Good luck, Red Scorpion.
With the acquisition of those schematics, we should be able to begin full-scale fabrication of both Atreides and Harkonnen weaponry. How fitting that their own designs will be turned against them. Of course, the acquisition of enough scrap or raw materials needed to produce sufficient weapons would risk drawing unwanted attention. Fortunately, the caves below are proving a rich source of most of the mineral resources required. In that, we see the superior planning of our great leader. With the Red Scorpion's guidance, we will soon have the heavy weapons and fighting vehicles we need to start the revolution in earnest. In the name of the people.
Oh boy, is this thing gonna end up being a massive labyrinth we get lost in? They do that a lot, and you get real pissed. I wish you could drop like
Someone's
the lights that you can build. I wish you could drop them to make like a breadcrumb trail.
Reveal yourself.
Down. Okay, so we don't know what the evidence is again, and now we're at the end, it looks like. So, this is what we're gonna have to do. It doesn't look like this one's in a chest. What? Oh, we have to go through here. Yeah. Chip chatter. Chip chatter.
Shields up! Here!
The reason I keep grabbing the armor plating, that's a huge crafting item for like ornithopter parts and things like that. Hot light! Hot light!
Who's that?
Keep chatter. This is gonna go on forever.
There's someone here. Someone's here.
Who goes there? Eyes of God! I require assistance! Shields up!
Yes, very bad. evidence is close. No evidence there. No evidence there. No evidence there. Nope, that's not evidence. None of this is evidence. Messed up. Oh boy, it goes further. Get her. Alright, at least my knife is very effective against these guys. Oh, snap.
Need to reload. Kill them all.
Yeah, poison darts takes him out nice and slow.
Should have kept it small. Worked in the shadows. Tanks, thopters, what was I thinking? Of course that was going to draw attention. Now it's just like the Duke's household all over again. I wanted to rise too far. Too fast. Wouldn't my old comrades like to get a hold of Turgenhauer again? I might be better off left to the tender mercies of the Harkonnen. Look, I'll find a way out of this. I mean, I always do. Maybe I can sell them out. Yeah. Make them think Norin is the man they're after. I mean, he's the kind of fool who'd happily die in my place if he thought it would help the cause. Yes. Yeah, that might work. I'm gonna have to work fast, though.
Okay. Thank goodness we get out of there. Yeah. Yeah, this game is pretty... The funny thing about it, games like this, is that death is super real. Because you struggle, you grind for this stuff, right? So dying is like not... So I keep losing my ammo. Keep dropping it. I'm forgetting to make more. Let's do this. And then drop the bandages, take the thing. Oh, there's so much loot I can't handle. Can't carry all of it. The GRD 44 is like thing, whatever, is my least favorite weapon so far. Very disappointing. Ooh, sorry. Screw me there. Okay, here we go. Let's hope my ornithopter is still where we left it.
Greetings from Hassel Seraphin, Director of Desert Testing Station number 1.
There she is. So these schematics, you have to be like inside of your base or inside of Alright, so hopefully by tonight, by in like an hour, another 1 hour, I don't know, let's see. Hopefully, I can get this to the point where I feel comfortable taking a cruise through the deep desert from the attack. I did it in the Scout, and it was fine. It was interesting, just trying to learn how the mechanics there work. But I'm a little nervous of doing it with the attack because I think people are going to see that as like threatening, but I want to be ready to fight, and I don't have the ornithopter that has the rockets, so. Little dilemma. there's a couple areas that I've noticed that you can pinpoint where the performance issues come from. This area, it's probably mostly due to me and my PC.
I did not calculate seeing you today.
Here's my report. There's evidence of a canister taken from the wreck.
Let me see what you have. Your work continues to impress. Notations of payments made, and a notation of delivery to the Stone Sentinel. Curious.
You know what else is curious? Tell me about yourself.
I apologize, but I have little aptitude for personable small talk. What specifically do you want to know?
A little sassy, are ya? What do you do for leisure?
I do not partition my time to include much leisure. However, I do enjoy reading various histories while listening to music.
Yeah? What kind of music you like?
The genre is irrelevant, so long as the music contains beta isochronic tones.
There is a subgenre of Chusuk music dedicated to aiding focus.
Is that so? I shall have to look into that. Thank you for the recommendation. I find such music helps me to sort out my mind space.
Same.
Now, is there anything else you would like to know about me?
Not right now.
As you like.
Where were we? Uh-oh.
I did not calculate seeing you today.
What's the next move?
Things will move more swiftly now. Get to the Stone Sentinel and gather intel regarding this canister.
Understood.
Do this, and I will bring you into deeper strata of intrigue, with all of the dangers and rewards that come with it.
Stand by.
Okay. It's probably peaking it, sorry. Peaking the audio. Alright. Anybody else who's been playing this game probably tell you they're enjoying it just as much as I am. It'd be frustrating, patience, you know. I'm trying to do something with it. I picked it because I haven't been gaming lately. And player with an attack. How do you copy their attack, Orny? How do you copy attack, ornithopter? Attack, ornithopter, how do you copy? Over. How do you copy? Over. It seems you do not copy. You do not copy then. Over. Okay, so this area, Anvil, all these are player bases. And I think there's like a group or something on this server, like role players. And they all, some of the bases are super safe. Some of them are absolute garbage. But I noticed that because everybody chose the same area to build in, because everybody chose the same area to build in, when you go in close to this town, you get 9 units per ship. How do you copy? Over, do you copy? I do not hear any transmission coming from you. Do you copy?
Too far for that.
How do you copy?
Loud and clear.
Copy that, attack ornithopter. Just, checking in, seeing if you had any intentions today.
Any intentions? Just running bounties. Simple as that. Over.
Affirmative. Hope all is going well for you today. Please do continue to enjoy your journey.
Many thanks.
Over and out. Oh, what was that? See what I'm saying? It's kind of janky. Sorry. Oh, sorry, bud. Sorry. You can just fly in here and land. Oh, these guys. Okay. Alright. Interesting. This one was cool. Good job, Sam. Good job. Lost the headlight on it. I did not see it. Is that a player? Is that a hit? They're a little close to those guys, no? I like this kind of stuff, built way up high. That's awesome. Nice house. This place is really well done. Yeah, so pretty cool little player bases around this area, but I think having them all in the same town really slows things down. I got the exact spot. I think I'm gonna come up with a call sign. What do you guys think? Should I use my gamer tag Mandrake? This is Mandrake. Or my actual spy code name, which is Fisheye. That's right, I have a spy code name. It is Fisheye. So if you ever hear that Fisheye's in the building, what the fuck? Oops. Well, that's what happens when you exit the ornithopter mid-flight. Oh, that was awesome. Whoopsies. Gotta watch those heavy fingers on the keys. Hey there, Mike. That could have been detrimental. That's why I like that they let the, there's no vehicle damage in these areas. That's gonna be fun. I'm gonna do that in my shit. Decomposition, a lot of pumping, the death stilling. Call that death stilling. Still going. We gotta drop the bodies in here, huh? Okay, and then the batteries go up there. storage rack. We're gonna have to delete that. I'll do that later when I'm off stream. Because I gotta delete it and build it again like that. Over on the other side. Okay. So that I can go back and forth between the two bays. Because I messed that up. Ooh, an ingot. Those go up here. The only problem with this is it's a little bit hard to get to the containers, but boy, does it save space. Where did I put the ingots? I thought they went in here. In here? See what I mean? I think it was to the... Dang it. This is where... Yeah, okay, so ingots go in here. Seen out of steel ingots. Really? So, oh, I gotta go back to the other base to get more of those. Well, for now, we'll just salvage all these parts. All very useful parts. Complex machine, super useful for the higher end vehicles and fabricators. Alright, spice node exploding. Where did that spice node explode? Didn't sound very close. It sounded far. Yeah, nowhere in sight. Okay. Alright, where do we want to put the fibers? I think the fibers should go... You know, bottom is raw materials. So, shove them in there. Dude, these storage containers, I made the thinking we were gonna let them stockpile a lot more. And they're almost bottom two are full. So we're gonna move the top two now. Okay. Equipment condition, everything looks decent enough. Still suit. We don't really need the still suit for that. Why did I not see that? Away and try to figure out what to do with those soon here. Alright. Enter the sandfly's base. These are getting pretty high up for me at this point. So, in order to keep things around my level, I think, guys, we gonna do the next part of the main quest, so that because I found these yesterday and these are like secret, they're additional trials, so they both have spice altars that you can, you know, go trip out on it. Same time, you know, gain new abilities, fragment abilities. So we're gonna go do this. These 4 objectives. Oh god, this area is no joke. So this area is, it's not the only area that you can find dynamite dust, and carbide scraps. I have found them as random drops in other places, but this is the only place you can find them consistently. And you have to kind of do this run around where you go in through a cave that's over here, and that's where you get your first chest that has it in it, and there's no opposition. But then when you get in here, it's real tricky, and you gotta kind of like run around and do this little route to get the diamondite dust, And carbide scraps. My tongue is sore. Alright, so these objectives. One's up on the hill. Okay. Alright, so that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna go do that. And in order to do that, as we saw, I have a bit of ammo problem. I think there's ammo in one of these crates, though. Just ran out of it. No ammo. Craft. Light. Darts. Let's do... I can't remember what the packs are, but let's just do like 20. Okay, well, let's see what they... See, they come in like packs of 30. Yeah. So that's gonna be a lot of ammo, bro. In fact... It's probably all we need. Yeah. Okay. Alright. I think we are ready, folks. Here we go. Oh, whoopsies. Indeed. Okay, so again, I'm sticking to the scout for this one. So yeah, the other place I found carbide scraps down there, I just scratched at the top of this chest. All right. Okay, so still 2 people watching the stream. It's going well. Things are exciting, heating up.
The warriors farewell. In twilight's glow, where shadows meet, a warrior stands on weary feet. His sword, once bright, now dulled with strife, reflects the toll of countless lives. Oh, fate, you've carved this path of pain through deserts vast, through blood and rain. Yet honor lights my heart tonight. For House Atreides, I still fight. Remember those who fell in fields whose courage are their only shields. Their names engraved in stars above. Their deeds, the legacy of love. In silence now, I take my leave. For battles end, and souls must grieve. But know this truth, my comrades dear. In every heart, still stands near. Oh, house of just and noble name, we've lit the stars with honor's flame.
Oh, nice.
And though my journey's end is near, House Atreides, shed no tear. For in the halls where heroes rest, where valor shines, where hearts are blessed, we'll meet again in timeless peace, where all our pains and trials cease.
Yes, I have to basically kill these three people, the body, the fire, and the tooth. And they carry like anti-shield codes for the last person. So I guess we're gonna go through them. Okay. I don't understand. I did enter the base. This is the base, is it not? Okay, now I'm confused. Maybe it's below me. Ooh, I'll bet you there's carbide scraps in here, and dynamite dust. I never saw that chest. So you could start a run here. Alright, I'm gonna assume that first part is the enter the base part. And that these are the three targets up here. Ooh, Plant Fiber City. Love it. to be pretty conservative using the shields and whatnot.
Always with you.
Decay.
It's Vox Atreides, the voice of the Duke.
Oh, that's enter the base. So, those are all stuff that you use scrap, or the stuff you loot off of these guys that you use to make stills. My first time really using this rifle.
Enemy.
Yes, sir. Acknowledge. Yes, sir. Moving out.
Come on, open fire. Open fire. Oh, whoops.
Enemy.
It's on.
Yes, sir. Acknowledge. Yes, sir. Moving out.
Water.
I don't know.
Need to reload.
Okay, so that was one of them. You eat this once you, these kinds of things you can eat once you gain the ability to use that Z special ability at the bottom there. And they basically fill up, your spice, your go nutso spice meter. Sorry, I have to keep messing with my headset because I have to keep one ear out listening out my window. Here's an interesting story. There's a
And now, another revealing episode of Through Their Eyes. First-hand accounts from the front lines. Presented by your host, Redondo Monroe. Today we find ourselves at the storied bastion known as Helios Gate. Redondo sits down for an exclusive interview with Captain Marcus Amstrad of the Fighting Fifth.
shelter out there.
Captain
like,
Amstrad, Thank you for joining us today.
Do not eat them.
We've heard first-hand accounts from soldiers like Sergeant Creel, who've shared the brutal realities of life on the front lines. Can you tell us about the recent campaign in the Haga Basin, and what the strategic gains there mean for House Atreides?
It is an honor to be here, Redondo. Our operations in the basin are ongoing, but critical to securing a crucial foothold in the region. This operation underscores the strength and resilience of our forces, and our unwavering commitment to justice and honor.
Captain, while securing the Haga Basin is indeed significant, we've also heard about the heavy losses endured by our forces, including the illustrious unit known as Gurney's Own. Can you speak to the toll this so-called War of Assassins is taking on our troops and their families?
Look, Redondo, war is never without sacrifice. But it is through these sacrifices that we uphold our values and protect the future of House Atreides. Our troopers understand the importance of their missions, and they complete them with honor and integrity. The morale of our troops remains strong, and their families can take pride in their courage and dedication.
In previous episodes, we've heard how brutal some of these missions have been, and about the emotional toll on our soldiers. Sergeant Eric Thorne, for example, described the chaos and loss during the final days at Three Rock Station. How do you address the concerns of those who feel that the cost of this war is too high?
The cost of freedom and justice is never too high. Every mission we complete, every campaign and every sacrifice we make brings us one step closer to a lasting peace and a brighter future for House Atreides. Our troops are well trained and well prepared to face the challenges before them. They do so with unwavering resolve.
Captain, some have raised concerns about the ethical implications of our tactics and the impact on civilian populations. How do we ensure that we maintain our moral high ground in this conflict?
House Atreides has always held itself to the high standards of the Great Convention. Our tactics are designed to minimize harm to civilians and uphold the principles of that treaty. Any deviations from the standards are swiftly addressed and corrected. Our commitment to honorable warfare is unwavering.
There have been reports of war crimes committed by Harkonnen forces, as well as allegations of misconduct by our own troops. How do we respond to these allegations and ensure accountability?
The Harkonnens are known for their brutality and disregard for both human life and any type of agreement between the houses. But we do not stoop to their level. Any allegations of misconduct by our troops are thoroughly investigated. Those found guilty are held accountable. However, it's important to remember that our forces are under immense pressure. We must focus on the bigger picture and the ultimate goal of victory and justice.
Captain.
The families and citizens of House Atreides. I say this.
Shield on!
Time we will emerge from this confrontation stronger and more united. We will prevail.
With us today. Your words remind us of the strength and resilience of House Atreides. That concludes our interview with Captain Marcus Amstrad. As we continue to navigate the complexities of this conflict, let us honor the bravery and sacrifices of our soldiers and strive to uphold the values of our nation. Join us next time for another episode of Through Their Eyes.
You have listened to another episode of Through Their Eyes, first-hand accounts from the front lines, presented by your host, Redondo Monroe.
Redondo Beach.
My people, my sisters, my brothers. Long has the sun of Arrakis blazed across the desert sands. Long has it burned upon the minds of all that labor under its dominion. Long have the winds of the Coriolis swept across the mountains and valleys. So too too have they swept through uncounted minds, scouring the truth of history from 1,000 generations of memory. Through all and beyond time itself, one has presided. One who marks not the movement of stars. One whose command of power is infinite. Whose knowledge is fathomless. But yet bears witness to the core of our
Missed him. Hey. Oh, I'm out of. Better one. Snipers over there. Did I hit him or what? Tough, dude. My gun does.
This is Tolliver Cam, your faithful communist crier, spreading the word of the Duke and reminding you that hope is not weakness. Real strength is acknowledging you strive for and even expect a better day.
Shields up!
We've got to approach every fresh sunrise as an opportunity to renew our bonds and strengthen our commitment to a brighter future. A future governed by hope and not fear. This is Tolliver Cam from the heart of Arakeen, guiding you through your day.
View from a mountaintop. The song of the sea. Our faithful brother, that ever-present roar, companion to those dreamers of jagged peaks of long ago. Eyes towards the distant stars. Visions not of glory, but of light and hope across the darkest voids.
So that's their little altar.
Now, beneath an empty sky, our banners gloriously fly. Dreams fulfilled, but lost. Light and hope consumed by darkness deeper than was known. And lost as well in desert, empty as can be.
Well, hi.
The song of that far away sea.
Knock, knock. Taking that. Bar laugh for a minute. Thank you. Alright, I'm gonna turn off all the... Let's listen to... Yeah, let's listen to Imperium. The Harkonnen station is funny. It's just like a bunch of people defecting all the time. Yeah, junky one. Okay. Cool. Alright, so the other one that I was at first was one of them. There's 4. I guess this person has 5 ninja shields. Somewhere, and I just don't think we fought him. So we're down to out of water. Hydrated. see. I have to move some things in order to pick up these bodies. Just like disappeared already. Oh no, there he is. Get it. Cool. Very good, very good, very good. Okay. I gotta do this again. Come on. Oh, out of stamina.
Gotta get foamed!
Run! Run! Good. Run away, white. Alright. No problem there. Bro. Dude. Ah. Come on. Make bandages. Oh, good. Another. See, this is the problem too, is that they keep restarting. Like, I already killed them. Yeah, the dungeons are a little bit wonky because of the way that it said enter this place, right? Oh, the door's open now. Okay, so because it's gonna get all story deep, we're gonna turn the radio off. Okay. But what? I don't understand. I thought that was the chamber. Contemplation. Like, how do you know what these things are? You know what I mean? I don't know what the contemplation chamber is. There's just a key in that room. This is where I can contemplate things. Like, how do you know? You know what I mean? How do you know where these people contemplate? This looks like the contemplation chamber. Oh. Wait. What? 47. Oh, is that the contemplation chamber? Can I open that door now? Okay, this is where this is gonna be a boss fight. Shh. So it's gonna get serious. I gotta not die. Aha, so these are the pentashields that we just deactivated. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 pentashields protect this person. So let's go through and finish this business. Knock, knock.
I knew that you would come. I saw you in my dreams.
Oh, whoops. Holy crap, I didn't even realize I've been streaming my freaking...
Even my loyal lieutenants were unable to keep you at bay.
I got problems,
and
guys.
for
I need help.
what? I did everything that they asked of me. Find the Fremen. There were no Fremen to find.
It's kind of hard to pay attention.
So I did the next best thing.
Only 2 monitors.
I created new Fremen. Better Fremen. My mass correct. Still, it is never enough.
I must have hit a key.
I'm tired of being afraid. Tired of the voices that they put in my head. Please, let us end this. One way or another.
I can't believe I did that. I was not even paying attention. Well, we're back in it now.
heavens stand open and scatter their riches. My hands need but gather their will. Why do I think of an ambush and poison in my molten cup? Why do I feel my years? Love's arms beckon with their naked delights, and Eden's promises of ecstasy. Why do I remember the scars, dream of old transgressions, and why do I sleep with fears?
Cutting the screen. I'll have to go back and see the next step. Nobody said anything in a chat or whatever. I only have one viewer now because of that. So, killed my audience. What do you got on here? What's this, snub nose? 83.2, that's pretty good. May as well. Okay. Oh, I could take her body with me. I'll do that too. Alright, so that was the end, I think, of the assassination storyline. 2, 3, 4, exit. Yeah, it's kind of hard to find things sometimes, like this entrance, because, you know, it doesn't light up any other time. So you don't expect it to be activated. In case they just work. Oh, whoops, I'm going the wrong way because my chopper's out the other side. Whoopsies. What'd I tell ya? My aim was like all over the left.
Found them!
OBS desktop for like a good amount of time because I think I had a hotkey set up from the earlier stream. I think I hit it and it changed to desktop. So you guys are all able to see how active my OBS is. I got some work to do. I'm kind of still pretty new at this. I actually started doing the video game streaming with Conan Exiles. I bought that game quite like 2 years, 1 or 2 years after its release, and I was just like, this is awesome. I started streaming with my buddy, and pretty fun up until I thought we got hacked by China. So, that was my bad. But it was fun. Nobody's watching those either. Still fun though. It would be cool to keep happening and grow, but I guess you don't really know unless you keep trying and stay consistent. So I'm going to be trying to stream this game quite a bit. I've never been very consistent with live streaming. I was planning on doing that with Starfield, but we don't know how that went. So this is like that Starfield promised. Oh boy, what a trip, huh? Spicing gets ahead. Okay. Refuel. Good to go. Get some more death stills going. Get the 2 death stills going again. Ooh, I got a special Holtzman shield. We'll have to check that out. Okay. What's this? A special Holtzman shield with increased durability obtained from defeating the paranoid assassination target. Worm attraction. Yeah, those always attract worms. Power drain 104, refresh 0.6. I don't understand what makes it so special. Increased oh, lasts longer. Let's keep it and we'll keep this one in case something bad happens. Okay, and let's put that in our personal chest now. So yeah, that was the other target, the glutton. So she gives you a Holtzman shield. It's pretty cool. Oh, I know where those go in the middle case up there. Alright, this thing, I guess we're gonna scrap it. It's just a house snub nose. So yeah, let's just get rid of that. Sword. Okay. Funky man. Alright. And did I get everything out of here? No, not at all. I totally forgot. I spaced completely. Oh wait. God dang it, which one did I put junk in again? Is it this one? I gotta check my situation. Oh, right here. Probably shouldn't have it all the way up there. BRB.